365 Radio, broadcasting from the city of Ibadan. Follow us for top-notch news and entertainment updates. Don't miss a thing. So, pick up your phone and follow us on Facebook at Power365FM, Instagram at Power365_FM. Power 365 Radio, your number one online Southwest radio.
Good morning and welcome to another beautiful edition to West Nigeria Radio, and also we are live. This morning, it promises to be entertaining and it promises to be this lovely and beautiful morning. A Kenneth to Eagle, the local stories that I have on my table this lovely and beautiful morning. 2026 World Cup qualifier. Why look man, we arrive Super Eagle camp. Osima out of Ghana. They've been able to beat Morocco to emerge African champion as Algeria beat Nigeria in losers final. As far as that is concerned, it's the storyline that beats Nigeria in losers of nation. Don't forget, talking about the Confederation of African Football has announced the host country for the 2025 Under-17 African Cup of Nations. According to the report I have on my table this lovely and beautiful morning, the Football Affairs body in the continent on Tuesday announced the Ivory Coast as the country for their particular competition. The Young Elephants has qualified for the championship as one of the teams from the Wafobi region. Don't forget, but these are their hosting rights means another country from the region could take their particular position. Of course, automatic ticket for the host nation. And don't forget, the Ivorians were awarded right to stake the tournament as the facilities used for the 2023 African Cup of Nations are still very much intact. Oh my God! Big congratulations to congratulations to Ivory Coast as they will be hosting this particular prestigious Under-17 African Cup of Nations. We go talk about Ghana as they beat Morocco to emerge African champions as Algeria also beat Nigeria in losers final. As far as Ghana, they've been able to actually won the African Amputee Football Champion Cup of Nation for the second consecutively after beating Morocco 2-1 in a heated final in Cairo, Egypt. Don't forget, the Black Challenge had to come from a goal down. After conceding the first goal in the 14th minute through a header from Mustafa Alweed in the particular encounter. Don't forget, however, began their comeback after Mubarak Mohammed converted from the penalty spot after a foul be the goalkeeper of the Moroccan side in the second half of that particular game. The game ended in a draw and went into an extra time of 20 minutes to find a winner, and Ghana needed only 5 minutes to find the winner via another Mubarak Mohammed goal, this time from a free kick. Oh my God, the feat for Ghana means that Ghana has qualified and will participate in the Amputee World Cup in 2026. Don't forget, in the third place, Nigeria were beaten by Algeria 3-1 to clinch the third position. As far as that is concerned, I stand to tell you that Ghana at the first position, while Morocco at the second position, and also Algeria emerged the third position, but Nigeria, of course, they emerged as the fourth position. Okay, let's leave that and go to other local stories on my table this lovely and beautiful morning. Let's go talk about Desas out with injury to undergo scan as far as that is concerned. Also, a lot of news stories on my table this lovely and beautiful morning. Let's talk about Syria Desas as he is actually out with injury to undergo scan in that particular order. You want to know? Of course, I'll make you understand that word, that Syria Desas, as far as that particular word, that particular Super Eagles and Rangers of Scotland forward, Syria Desas has been out with injury. The Nigerian international, who has been a key figure in the Rangers lineup this particular season, only lasted for 25 minutes in the FA Cup final against Rivers Celtic. Don't forget, the player himself on Tuesday confirmed the injury and further stated that he will have to undergo a scan this particular week to determine the extent of this particular injury. I got injured in the first half. After around 25 minutes, it's my ankle. I tried to go on because it was the game of the year. The big final at the end of the season. One big push, but I had to come off. I will get it assessed in the next few days, he said. The 29-year-old has scored 22 goals across our competition for the guests during this particular campaign. A very impressive start as far as Syria Desas is concerned. He's out for injury and he will be undergoing scan regarding that particular one. Let's move away from that and go to other local stories on my table. Let's go talk about who? Let's go talk about Aruna as far as table tennis is concerned. Still talking about local stories though. Time is 9 minutes away from 9 a.m. Nigerian time. Yes, let's talk about Aruna as he's ranked 17th. Reclaims what? African top spot in the particular order. Less than 2 months after surrendering the top spot in the continental ranking, Quadri Aruna has reclaimed his place after leaping to 17th place in the latest ITTF rankings released on Tuesday by the World Table Tennis ruling body. Don't forget, Aruna, who recently reclaimed ITTF, rated Africa in the world. Oh my God! Egypt's Omar Assar, who actually top-ruled Aruna in the last ranking, dropped to 20 after occupying the top spot in Africa in the last 2 months, following his triumph at the last African Games in Ghana, Accra. Don't forget, Assad dropped in the world ranking was actually due to expiration of the quarterfinals points he actually gained at the Durban 2023 World Championship, that is in South Africa, and that automatically made him lose some points. Leave that and go to other stories. Almighty, everything in that particular order you want to know. Of course, I'll make you understand as far as that is concerned. Let's talk about who? Let's talk about having secured UEFA Europa League football for the next season. Olympic Lyonnais are looking to bolster their squad this particular summer. Targets are already being identified, including Leicester City midfielder, that's Wilfred Ndidi, 27-year-old, according to Foot Market midfield since the turn of particular sector. The latter is likely to garner interest this summer, and a departure cannot be those for Corentin Tolisso, Wist Aurel Mangala, who actually arrives at Olympic Lyonnais from Nottingham Forest in January, has actually faced to establish himself. Leon moved for Ndidi last summer, but however, Nigerian midfielder who has just been guide Leicester City back to the English Premier League is out of contract this particular summer. And don't forget, whilst Leon Gunners are looking to bring Ndidi in on a free transfer loan. As far as that is concerned, the league on side may actually face competition from Everton and Real Betis. The time is 12 minutes away from 9 a.m. Nigerian time. Let's move away from that and go to other news stories on my table. Okay, let's go talk about what? Let's go talk about 2026 World Cup qualifier. While Lukman will arrive Super Eagles camp late. Official. You want to know? Of course, I'll make you understand the reason why Ademola Lookman might actually arrive the Super Eagles camp so late. Okay, and also don't forget, talking about news around Finit the Judge. There are some things that we be deploring to your hearing this morning also as far as this particular man is concerned. Okay, let me pick this first then before I go back to that. Let's talk about what? Let's talk about Conte could aid $110 million Osimhen Chelsea move. Oh my God, this is huge amount of money. Okay, let's take on that particular news story. Talking about what the race to sign Nigeria and also Napoli striker Victor Osimhen could take yet another twist in the coming week. Plans to actually lead the Napoli side to the league title. Osimhen managed just 17 goals in all competition in his following campaign. As far as that is concerned, it's time to tell you that what, according to the Italian news outlets Corriere della Sera, Romelu Lukaku is being lined up as as content replacement for Victor Osimhen. The striker scored 21 goals in 47 games for Roma, that's last season, and isn't expected to stay at Chelsea this particular summer. May I confirm to you that the finances involved are likely to be a concern, and it's not yet clear whether the Blues boss will want to sign Osimhen. However, if Todd Bowley can actually construct a deal to sell Lukaku and bring Osimhen in, it's the best of both worlds as far as that is concerned. Let's leave that and go to other local stories on my table. So talking about local story, let's go talk about what? Let's go talk about Leon as he indeed swap Everton interest in that particular order. Haven't secured. I've made you understand that. Okay, let's leave that and go to other stories on my table. Let's talk about what? Let's talk about Finidi George. Yes, Finidi George. You want to know? Of course, I'll make you understand news around that as what? Our NPF assist king Ismail actually captured Finidi George at in that particular order. Talking about what? Talking about the new Super Eagle head coach. I'm talking about Finidi George. More reason why he has been what? He is falling in love with who? He's falling in love with somebody that will make mention of his name before I leave the show this particular one morning. I make you understand. Okay, let's move away from that one. Let's pick these. Chelsea considering signing $51 million Morodion from Let's talk about NPFL. 1,311 cards awarded, 708 goals scored in 330 games. That's far as the Nigerian Professional Football League is concerned. You want to know news around that? Of course, I'll make you understand. Talking about data released by the Nigerian Premier Football League competition unit shows that a total of 1,311 cards, 1,268 yellow cards and 43 red cards were flashed at errant players in 330 games after match day 33 of that particular season. Don't forget, the data also indicated that an average of 2 goals plus per match were scored after match day 33, with a total of 408 goals recorded in the 330 games played so far by the 20 clubs. Don't forget, also talking about the likes of Remo Star, Sikiru Alimi is the leading scorer with 14 goals, while Enugu Rangers has the best attack with 49 goals. Bendel Insurance has the best defense, conceding the least goals of 25 in 33 games, while Gombe United conceded the most goals, 61 goals. Oh my God, this is huge. Yes, a further analysis of the record shows that team has won 251 games at home, with 25 winning away from home and 79 fixtures ending in draw. Goals on the road. Of these, there were 13 own goals in that particular. That the season recorded a total of 85 penalties awarded with 65 successfully converted in that particular order. Oh my God, time is running. 18 minutes away from 9 a.m. Nigerian time. Let's quick go on a short break. So while we are back from this short break, Sport Brief on Power 365 FM continues. Don't touch it down. Miracle Sports will be back in the studio of Power365 FM.
This is Power 365 Radio. Get ready to experience dynamic energy and professionalism. At Power 365 Radio, we pride ourselves on being your go-to source for authentic news and insight. Be it breaking news, thought-provoking discussions, we are your #1 online radio Nigeria. Book at Power 365 FM. Instagram at Power 365_FM. Power 365 Radio, your source for news and insight.
Welcome back from that short commercial break. The program that is on presently, the Sport Brief on and talk about international news stories that I have on my table for you this morning. For those of you that are lover of basketball, let's go talk about basketball related stories on my table. Timberwolves eat back against Mavericks in playoff. Against the Dallas Mavericks to stay in contention for a place in the NBA Finals. Okay, 20 minutes away from 9 a.m. Nigerian time. My time is running. It's time to confirm to you that Minnesota Timberwolves were able to lead 105 and Dallas Mavericks had 100 for themselves yesterday. And of course, you might be wondering all the news around what? All the news around basketball. Let me make you understand that yesterday. And also, this is coming for what? This coming is that we want a Catalan clock effect in Gulf Corey as far as that is concerned. And also, I have this for you as far as what? As far as related and basketball stories is concerned. Talking about what? Oh my god, and don't forget, Evans and Berta out as British hopes end in singles. And also Siwatek and Osaka sent for intriguing meeting day 4 preview in that particular order. I'm also talking about what? I'm top 10, but this is why I'm retiring. You want to know? Okay, let's just go talk about it as enjoying one of the finest season of a life. The 30-year-old has moved back into WTA top 10, having won 35 over 45 matches and lifted the biggest title of a career in Miami in a first BBC Sport column is on my table. Don't forget a particular one. Okay, for those of you, time is 22 minutes away from 9 a.m. Later on today, the women's single round of 64, Kenning will be weighing up against Gasha as far as the women's singles is concerned. And also men's single round of 64, the Jungle take on Alcaraz in that particular order. Later on today, 11 a.m. though Nigerian time at the Court Philippi. That is where that particular game will be happening. And also Siwatek will take on Osaka for the women's single round of 64. And also Gastwak will take on Cena at the men's single round of 64 also in that particular order. And later on game scheduled at the court Suzanne in that particular order. Altamira will be taking on Tsitsipas at exactly 10 a.m. Nigerian time later on. And also that's for the men's single round of 64. And also Sorio will take on Jabil at the women's single round of 64. So Rublev will be taking on Martinez at the men's single round of 64. A lot of football and talk about beautiful morning. A whole lot of stories around the world of what? Around the world of transfer gossip. I beg your pardon. Okay. Saudi Arabia, number of Saudi Pro League clubs, while West Ham United close in on what? And a $15 million deal for a Brazil defender. Oh my god, a number of Saudi Arabia Pro League clubs, including Al-Nassr, Al-Hilal, and also Al-Qasida, are actually keen on signing 32-year-old Brazil midfielder Casemiro from Manchester United this particular summer. And also West Ham United have agreed a $15 million deal in that particular order with Flamengo to buy 28-year-old Brazil defender. That's talking about Fabrizio Bruno in that particular order. Also Manchester United, England forward, talking about Marcin Green would want to return to the Spanish side at Tafe next season after the 22-year-old recently played his last game as lone player for the La Liga club. Oh my god, time is running on the show. Aston Villa and also Crystal Palace are eyeing a move for the game 22-year-old English defender. That's talking about Archie Brown. And also Barcelona could actually try to bring Portugal forward. Hey, before I leave the studio, for those of you that I told you yesterday that if you want to win a branded Super Eagle jersey on the show, make sure you're a follower of Power365 FM. And once you're a follower, then come back to the comment section of today's program. That what you need to do will be make known rather at the comment section. And also later on today, 8 p.m. Nigerian time, Fiorentina, make sure you're a follower of Power365 FM. Then to leave the studio, my name is the Bidapo Miracle Luada of the studio. Do stay out of trouble.
Tune in for the rhythms that make you feel alive. And get ready to power up your day every day on Power 365 Radio, broadcasting from the city of Ibadan. Follow us for top-notch news and entertainment updates. Don't miss a thing. So, Pick up your phone and follow us on Facebook at Power365FM, Instagram at Power365_FM.